Good morning. Tracy here, Sweet Spot e-magazine. And I just want to jump right in. Thank you for the subscribes, the likes, the views, the comments, the shares, everything. So I didn't really get a download, but it was like I heard the word karmic exchange. So I don't know if that was like a complete download, if that was a download, or if that's just what I heard. Karmic exchange. So let's just jump in. All right, so at the bottom, mm, Five of Swords. Maybe karmic exchange does mean something. Five of Swords is winning at all costs, no matter what. They don't care who they have to hurt. But whatever, somebody tried to do something and it didn't turn out the way they thought. And that's the truth, because the truth came out. They thought that they were going to be able to do something. They thought that they was going to be able to get away with something. And no matter what, nobody was going to go against them. But they found out differently. That's not how it's working out. Because the Nine of Cups came in reverse. What else, Spirit? What else? Show me what else about. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We have, how should I take this? We have the Page of Swords. We have the Star. We have the Emperor. The Page of Cups. And the Moon. Looks like this Emperor is looking at his star. Maybe this is somebody that they have to look at from a distance, because this emperor is spying on this star, looking at this star, maybe online or something. But they're planning something. They're thinking about something. They're trying to put something together. Something that's not positive, I can tell you that much. Because the moon is here. And we did see the Five of Swords. But they're trying to make some type of offer. They're trying to come in all sweet, like they've learned a lesson, but they really haven't. Like I said, they're really trying to plan something. They're actually trying to get you back in the loop. They're trying to get you mentally engaged, confused, to make it seem like they're going to try and love bomb you. Make it seem like, I don't know what you were tripping on, but whatever it is, we just put it to the past and keep moving forward together like we were always supposed to do. And that's what they want to say to try and get you in. Like they have no idea what you were thinking about, what was going on in your mind, how you was feeling. But they want to put it all on you to make it seem like you kind of doubting your own sanity. But this is something that they've always done. They've always put it all on you. They've always tried to make it seem like it was you. Like you were crazy. Like you didn't know. You know? And it's like if they could help you to drive yourself crazy, help you to doubt yourself, that somehow they would be able to cash in on this karmic exchange, meaning that you would take their karma and they would take yours, your good karma, and you would take their bad karma. What else, Spirit? But see, it didn't work out like that. Someone is not getting their wish fulfillment, however they was trying to do it. However they was trying to do it. This is somebody that was trying to be controlling. This is somebody that was like my way or the highway. This is somebody who, needed to really be stopped. Because this is somebody who did a whole hell of a lot. They needed to be stopped. Because, like I said, they did a lot. They did a little bit too much, you know. But the truth is coming out. Every action that they took, that truth is coming out. Every time they plotted and they planned on a bunch of people, the truth is coming out. And these people, they're starting to put two and two together to see who the one was plotting and planning and who the one that was causing the confusion. They're putting it together. And everybody is starting to come together and they're starting to talk because they're starting to feel empowered, knowing that it wasn't just them, that this person got over on. And this person, this emperor, the one who just didn't care, the one who's not having the wish fulfillment, is finding that he's being stopped in his tracks. What else, Spirit? What else? Tell me what else about this emperor. Anything else from this deck? Yeah. Karma. Karma for everything that this person has ever done. It's being put on display. It's like the entire world is able to see it now. And this person is worried. They are concerned. They're having problems eating. They having problems sleeping. They having stomach problems. They having problems going to the bathroom because their stomach is all messed up. They are an emotional wreck because they're starting to feel everything that they put out for somebody else is coming back on them. People are starting to ask them to explain what's up because they can't see it. Whatever this person had lied about, whatever this person had said, it's being checked out thoroughly. It's being investigated. Everything is being investigated about this person that the emperor had talked about. Because he talked bad about somebody. Real bad. And that's what made people start looking at this person to see, oh my gosh, what are they really going through? And you know what they started seeing was nothing like what this emperor was talking about. They saw that this person was single, was doing good, looked happy, healthy, traveling, nice surroundings, kept up nicely. And this other person said the person was doing bad. It just didn't add up. It didn't add up. So they was like, well, what is your definition of doing good and doing bad? And this person couldn't say anything because they were kind of floored. I mean, they didn't expect to ever be questioned. They didn't ever expect to be questioned. They felt that their word was good enough, that people would just take their word, create distance between themselves and the person that they talked poorly about, and go on about their business because they had an evil plan that they wanted to work out, but it's come back to bite them. Their plan, what they worked hard on. They didn't work just hard on this. This is something that I feel like they worked on for years. It could be 7 years. It could be longer than that. But this person is finding that whatever they worked on, that was almost to their own demise. They created their own hiccup in the road. Now they don't know what to do because they feel so left out in the cold. And that other person looks like they're happy. This is what they were supposed to get, but instead, they're getting everything. Everything. I mean, everything that they wished and tried to steal from someone else. They're not understanding how it's not turning out. They're not understanding how the karmic exchange, energy shift, manipulation, spell, tactic, whatever it was that they tried is not working. What's different? Because it worked before. They've done this several times to several different people. Where they took somehow their destiny, their good karma, and exchanged it and gave away their bad karma. They've done this several times. And they don't understand how it's not working out. They don't understand how it's not working out. Because it's like the part that they don't like the most is the part that it's coming back on them. It's coming back on them. People are starting to ask them to answer, to account for everything, and they have no answer for the truth. They have no response. And people are looking at them like, you know what, motherfucker? You got you some issues. Why would you purposely do this to somebody? Why would you purposely set out to hurt and hinder someone else who's done absolutely, positively nothing? Because if you cannot sit there and say, well, the reason I'm doing this is because this person did this to me, then you are the one with the issues. Not the one whose life you are trying to destroy. Not that one. Like I said, they've been trying to do this for a long time. Confirmation. And it just don't make sense. Karma said, I'm going to make sense out of it, though. Because everything that that person did, has done, has said, has planned, it's all coming back up. It's all coming back up. All of those lies, all of those souls, those bodies that they thought that they buried, all of those skeletons that were safely tucked away in that closet. Guess what? The closet is being opened, and those souls, those bodies, those lies, and those spirits that they lied on have risen. They've all risen together. They're going to avenge their honor. The truth is going to come out. This person don't know what to do. They want to stay in the bed, but they don't want to stay in the bed because they know that if they stay in the bed, that means that they've given up. So they get up, they get themselves together. You know, they try and make some phone calls. You know, they try and run little errands and everything, but it's even the phone calls that they're making, the people that they're trying to collaborate with, they're even running away from. They don't want nothing to do with this person because they see this person caused unnecessary drama, and trauma to someone else who just didn't deserve it. It don't make sense. It just really don't make sense. So this person tries to block out the fact that nobody has time to talk to them anymore. And they're just trying to make up excuses like, well, they're busy. Well, they're this. They're trying to talk themselves out of realizing and believing the karma is getting them. That spirit is in the house. At this time in their life, they are really dearly, deeply having conversations with spirit. Because it's almost like the realization has begun. The realization has begun. And they're looking at, they're thinking about, they're thinking about this person that they cut down, and they want to go towards this person. But they know this person is so guarded. They know this person don't want nothing to do with them. Don't want nothing to do with them. And they can't blame them because of how much trauma, drama, heartache, and heartbreak they have caused someone for no reason. They didn't realize whenever they were doing this that this was going to be their own undoing. Had they realized that, they would have never done that. But isn't this a lesson not to do something? Not to do it instead of trying to undo it after you've done it, right? Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Just like not do it instead of trying to undo what we've already done? Because by that time, it's way too late because you can't undo it. It's already been done. Now this person is sitting there worrying about it. Can't get it out of their mind. Can't sit there and think long and hard enough about each and every time they did something that they know they shouldn't have done. They know their spirit told them don't even do that. They know that every time their spirit said, go leave that person alone. You've caused enough confusion. Leave that person alone. But no, this person, they couldn't do that. They let their ego, they let their most toxic, lowest vibrational self come to the forefront. They let their place in their heart say, where it's like, no, I don't have a heart. They let that devil in them just lead and guide the way. And they've been doing this for a long time. So you know they have a lot that they have to atone for. Spirit has been trying to tell them a long time to leave this alone. Spirit has been trying to tell them a long time to get right with this relationship, to heal this relationship. Spirit has said this is a relationship that I have sent down here to help heal you. But this is the one relationship that you just brought so much conflict to, so much chaos. So isn't it just fitting that you get that chaos and that conflict back after all those lies that you told? I mean, and you worked hard on that. Now you want to be healed. Now you want the company of that angel, that star, that person that you abused to provide you grace, to give you another chance. Whereas you didn't provide them an ounce of grace. Not at all. You thought the more you did behind their back, the happier you would be. That's what you thought, but you see that that first card that came out showed that you're not happy at all. Could be drinking too much. Could be trying to self soothe, self medicate, self something too much so that you can forget all the bullshit that you've done to create the situation that you find yourself in. But you're going to find out that that's not going to do it. All that drinking in the world is not going to take away the conflict, the tower. Spirit saying, you know what? You want to heal yourself? It's time for you to walk away from everything and everyone that doesn't help you. Anything and everyone that hurts you, that keeps you confused, that doesn't sit right with you in your spirit, you want to heal? It's time for you to walk away from that and for you to work on yourself. It's time for you to understand that someone who you think is your friend, who you think is there for you, who you think has your back doesn't really have your back. This is a witch trying to keep you stuck, trying to keep you away from your true love, from the one that you want to travel to towards the sea, from the one that you should have been protecting. Now you see that this one is your star. You can see that now because you're looking closely at this one. In fact, speaking of looking closely at this one, that's all you can see. It's almost like you're holding on tight to the memory of this person because you want to have that relationship back with this person, but you are so afraid of what you have done. Trying to have some type of karmic exchange. But you didn't realize that the karmic exchange that you were attempting was with an earth angel, was with someone who is so extremely close to God. You didn't realize that that person and God had a daily conversation. That person, all they had to do was open up their mouth and say, "God, may I please?" And God says, "Absolutely. I'm either going to give it to you right now, I'm going to give it to you in a little bit, or I'm going to give it to you in a little while later, or I'm not going to give it to you at all because of this reason." See, this person didn't realize that. They just realized that they did some really, really shitty things to other people in the world, and they didn't want to have to atone for their own actions, so they decided to try and do some type of karmic exchange. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Anything else? Yes. This relationship. Something about this relationship. It's like now they understand who this person is. And they could have known this person their entire life. Or this was somebody from a past life that they tried this on. But it didn't work because this person, like I said, is connected to God. This person knew what was going on. This person understood and had already dealt with both sides of the light and the dark to understand the dark whenever the dark was being thrown at them. So there was no way that this person could do this karmic exchange. All they did was just do a return to sender. Anything else from this deck? Nope. But this person does feel stuck because of something that they created. Now they're feeling orphaned because they tried to make you feel orphaned. They wanted you to feel like you were alone on an island, like you were not even worth anything, like no one liked you, no one wanted to talk to you, like everybody thought that you were weird, like you were crazy. They wanted you to feel just like that. So it's just fitting that that's how they feel. It's just fitting that that's what they receive in return. Breathe and serendipity and yang. This is that person receiving everything that they put out. And the other person that they try to do that karmic exchange with, it's like all of a sudden, as if by luck, the sun comes out, the clouds have cleared, the birds are chirping, and they're able to finally